This video blew my mind when I first saw it, and I was like, listen, man, we need to take a second and make a video about this. I'm gonna do my best to analyze it, break it down, see what they did, see their choices, and yeah, just admire it overall. This is great. This video, it's by Rebecca Black. I'm sure you remember her of her Friday fame. It's Friday. And this video, it's directed by Olivia De Camps. If you haven't seen her work, please take a second to take a look at it. It's incredible. I'm gonna leave a link to her website on the description. Let's take a look at this video. I am such a sucker for crash zooms. It's undeniable. And it's funny because I feel like I don't get to include those enough in my shoots, because obviously it's like a very specific thing. So if you're working with the tight budget, it's kind of like difficult to kind of like squeeze it in, but sucker for them.
Dark parking lot. Touch me with the headlights off. She loves to leave the door unlocked.
Hey, listen, say whatever you want about Rebecca Black, but she's such a great performer and always has been. I mean, she cooked Friday. Come on. She cooked. She is already cooking, and we're just starting the song. She already cooked.
Hard to breathe when her lips run over.
Absolutely love the styling too. Yeah, the styling, it's off the charts.
Disgusting to you, it don't mean nothing. I'll stay hot and you stay judgy. You think I'm on fire, but the fire feels like paradise. I don't need you to save me.
Okay, so the very first thing I thought when I saw this frame, and I saw the video in general, but specifically when I saw this frame, it reminded me of Jesus Christ Superstar. I don't know if you guys remember that movie. It's like a movie, I think, from the 80s or 70s. It's essentially kind of like a rework or like a retelling of Jesus's story, but it's done in a very psychedelic way. So instead of like using like, you know, swords and lances, they're using like revolvers and blasters, and their whole like, yeah, their costumes are like all funky and futuristic. It's really interesting. If you haven't seen it, take a look at it. It's actually really nice. I don't know if they used that as inspo for this video, but if they didn't, it unintentionally kind of made me think of that. So, yeah.
I already saved myself. Promise that it hurts to hate me. Swear you're only poisoning yourself.
I absolutely love, and I'm such a sucker for impact sync. If you don't know what impact sync, it literally just happened in the video. Let's rewind back a little bit. So essentially what impact sync means, it's that it's something that's done on set. So essentially the director, it's directing the talent to react to the beat on camera, so it feels like an intentional, almost like edit. It's kind of like when you're editing to the beat and you're cutting to the beat, pa, 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 pa. In this case, it's something similar, but you're directing the talent to react to the beat or move to the beat, almost like a choreography without it being a choreography. So you'll see it here. It's gonna happen right now. Essentially, when the beat does like 1, 2, 3, she's doing 1, 2, 3 with her shoulders, and on the fourth, she's doing it with the revolver, with the gun. And yeah, it just looks cool because it makes it feel like the song and the video go together. It's like a really good way of kind of like meshing it all together.
Swear you're only poisoning yourself. I'm not everything I needed on my own. Swear.
Something else that I love about this specific scene right here, it's the whole fan leaf blower situation happening, because obviously, I mean, this is like again, somewhat of a psychedelic video, but the wind, it's not motivated by anything, but I feel like it makes it look so funny, because this is something that you'll usually see like at a photo shoot. So yeah, it adds like this glam element to it that I love. I love because, again, listen, not everything has to make sense within a specific storyline when you're filming something. It's art, like, you know, you're supposed to kind of like, you know, have somewhat of a free reign to create. And I love this creative choice. I feel like it adds so much to it.
So
Money, 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 money. Those crash zooms, man.
You little perfect angel, grab her hand and
If there's an artist watching this, please listen to me. On my bucket list, one of the things that I really want to do is a music video that's led by choreography. I've done things here and there that are choreographed, but not necessarily kind of like this. Or take, for example, a video like Got Me Started by Troye Sivan that heavily relies on the choreography to transition from scene to scene. That's something that I've been wanting to do for so long. And I've talked about this with a bunch of friends. And the beauty of it is that obviously, like, if it's rehearsed properly and it's shot properly, you can use it to seamlessly transition from one scene to the next. And they do it very successfully here. You see how she kind of like the whole choreography, it's repeated on the next set, which allows it to feel very homogeneous and kind of like it just coasts. It coasts, man. It's money.
under the table, tension thickens, they're so fatal. Secret kisses on the
They're doing it back and forth. And also, part of the so the song essentially it's called Salvation, and it talks about, if you listen to the lyrics or read through them, it talks about the fact that you don't necessarily, or she in this case, doesn't necessarily need someone to come and save her. Her answer as to who's her savior, it's kind of like within her, which essentially results in her finding out that she is her own savior, right? So this is her kind of like battling in between, you know, those two states, and it's like a battle between like light and dark, and that's why they're constantly, I think, from a conceptual standpoint, I think this is my take on it, that's why they're switching between the light and the dark, which also helps make the video feel like it's continuously moving forward, which is something that you want, because you see the entirety of the video within the first 30 seconds, you're dead. So this is the beauty of editing. It's continuing to move forward, and in this very specific case, I feel like they're doing a stellar job at it, specifically with the choreography, because again, it gels everything together.
marks, leave them on like pretty scars. I love being disgusting to you, it don't mean nothing, I'll stay hot.
I absolutely love this really, really dark shot, because again, I feel like if I had to guess, or if I had to kind of like find meaning in these visuals, I feel like this is her kind of like going in the depths, going down and dirty to kind of like find within her that she, dressed in white, it's her own savior, and she is the answer to everything that she's been looking for, which is a beautiful message if you think about it. And honestly, I might be completely wrong, and it might be as simple as it just looks cool, which is a lot of times what I, at least as a director, tend to just do. But it looks great. Yeah. So, but this is what I think it's happening. Also, I feel like if you look at the video, there's a lot of like there's a lot of moments where she's kind of like reaching up. So I feel like that signifies her kind of like reaching for something higher, when in reality it's kind of like more of an inward kind of like introspection rather than searching for something higher. And I feel like also that constant search for something higher, it's why this is kind of like candy wrapped in a somewhat of a religious element of sorts.
And you stay judgy.
Oh, that transition was money. This is so simple, but it's so effective. Like, this is something I love doing. Medium shot right here. People passing in front of the camera into a super wide, super tight shot. Ah, this is so good. So medium shot right here. Someone passing in front of the camera, and you use it as a transition to transition into a super close-up, or like a medium close-up. That this is so nice because it makes it feel so up close and personal. And in this very specific case, given that there's so much physicality involved, it just looks hot, man. It looks hot, dog.
You think I'm on fire?
Ooh, that bedazzled gun. I think this is like one of my favorite things about the video, that bedazzled aesthetic. Specifically because they filmed it outside, clearly in California. So, no, like the sun's just beaming on her. Yeah, the little flickery diamond gun just looks absolutely crazy. I love it. Such a, yeah, like very specific aesthetic. I love it.
Yeah, but the fire feels like paradise.
And I love how they pair hair makeup with the little diamond things. in it, just to kind of like bring it all home. Love it. I also love the song, I'm not gonna lie. It's just a bop right here. If you haven't listened to her new album, Salvation, go check it out, bro. W's in the chat for Rebecca. She murdered this. Dude, I'm such a fan. I'm such a big fan. She murdered this. You can also tell that she's been doing this for so long. Because listen, there's a big part of direction that, yes, you have to come prep to set. You have to let your talent know what you want, what you're looking for, and they have to essentially kind of like try to your job is essentially to try to get the best out of them. But I feel like there's also a lot of non-verbal communication happening between the talent and the camera or the director. That just happens when the vibe's just right and the talent knows how to work with the cameraman. And she just killed this. She's so good at it. Again, you see the reaching up motifs and the, again, reaching higher. Oh, that was really nice. That was a really nice edit right there. I think I hadn't noticed it. Oh, I know exactly why. So they're matching the movement. Again, this is choreographed. So that's something that makes the edit feel so nice. Because again, she's like her arms reaching up, she's lowering down. Same thing here, even though it's like a completely different framing. And look at I think the dancers are like below her or something right now, versus here where they're kind of like around her. So it's even like a different pose, but she's doing the same motion and it's flipped. It's mirrored if you look at it. But the beauty of it, it's that it feels like it all goes together. And same thing here, she's doing the exact same movement from a different angle, but it feels like everything kind of like flows together. And that little whip transition, which is essentially kind of like a movement from the camera, like a whip or pan to the left or to the right, makes it feel like it's just one continuous shot. And money, 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 money. To be honest, if I have one comment about this video that something I would like to see more of, it's this wide shot that we just passed. Oh, it's so good because I feel like a lot of this video happens like up close because again, it's a lot about introspection. So it's a lot about, getting up close, going in. And I feel like this frame right here where she's almost full body, it looks so good. And first time I watched it, I was wondering, I wonder why they didn't use more of this shot. But then if we continue watching the video, I noticed that they actually filmed that on a Steadicam, I think. Because you see the same shot and the camera's kind of like pushing into her, which is nice because it's kind of like if you see this motion, she's doing this to kind of like message something too, which kind of like it goes hand in hand with what we've been talking about. It's her kind of like, bringing you closer to her, like to her. Again, a lot of introspection and like looking in, finding herself within herself. Yeah, I love this really dark aesthetic. Not necessarily the horror part, but like the super low light edge lighting. It looks great. I think it looks great because again, it feels like very like down, dirty, gritty. Love it. Honestly, this part conceptually, I was having kind of like a hard time trying to figure out what it is. I mean, I still haven't, but I feel like it has to do with the fact that, yeah, she's kind of like giving the world her truest form of herself. She's wearing her heart on her sleeve, and that's why she's kind of like giving away, not giving away, but kind of like just giving the world her heart, you know, her truest version. This is all just guess games. So, Olivia, if you ever watch this, let me know.
Sweet liberation in my salvation.
Oh, I love that shot. Little push in, well, not little, like from medium shot to close up. So good. And then matching it with the daytime shot. So good. Also, like, I don't know if they use like, what do you call it? Like a star filter or a leaf shutter lenses, but I love the little highlight thingy on her tiara. Oh, it looks so good. Again, it brings it home. It gels everything together because this is very much kind of like a Tarantino-esque, psychedelic a little bit. So it makes sense. Aesthetically, it just makes sense. Hell yeah, that was incredible. W's in the chat. Let's go. Let's give it up for Olivia De Camps, Rebecca Black. You guys cooked. You guys murdered this. W's in the chat for them. If you have not seen this video, I urge you to go watch it. It's so good. If you haven't seen Olivia's work, you should go check it out. This is her website. I'm leaving a link in the description. Her work, it's so good. She actually worked with Chico Curlyhead, which I also worked with once. Super nice guy. So yeah, let me know what you think about this video, or if you have a video that you would want me to kind of like check out and analyze, break down, give my thoughts on it, my take, and would love to do so. Would love to hear what you guys think about this too. So let me know in the comments. If you don't know about me, my name is Gata. I'm a director, designer, photographer, and everything in between, based in LA. This is my Instagram. You can check out some of my work on the links in my bio, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everything. My own website, it's in there. Make sure to check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.